What's going on, everyone? This is your man Marcus. I'm talking softly because I'm here at Panera, which has pretty much been my office here at Panera, and next door at Starbucks. It's pretty much been my office for the past several months as I've been trying to bang out this D-Min dissertation, which I'm almost finished with. And this has just been where I've been able to come and have some peace and work on it every day. And I thank God for having this time to do that. I've really had some time to do this since my transition out of pastoral ministry for this season in my life. And so doing this dissertation has almost been my full-time job. I mean, I'm also building my business and attempting to build my clientele, but that's where the problem lies. In trying to finish this dissertation and trying to be diligent with it and do everything I need to do to finish it, I've honestly lost some clients, or not really lost clients, but I haven't gotten all the clients in this time period that I could have, because some of that time that I could have spent actively going out and getting clients, I've been spending it trying to work toward this degree that I know is going to help me in the long run. But it's kind of the chicken before the egg, the cart before the horse type situation. Which one comes first, and just trying to take care of what I'm called to do, and trying to take care of finishing the degree and the path that I've started, and doing that, and knowing that God is going to open doors for me once I finish, but then also trying to build something right now, which is not totally separate from what I'm pursuing with this degree. It's all together and it's all cohesive, but at the same time, one kind of counteracts the other sometimes. And so that's really a dilemma that I've had personally, really in trying to build additional business. And it can be a little discouraging sometimes, to be perfectly honest with you. And so, there have been some projects and some things that I've wanted to start and really haven't, because I felt that I couldn't put the requisite time into it. But I've really gotten to the point now, and as I'm in the home stretch of this dissertation, I have to finish it by next month, and we're going to be ready to defend by November of 2014, so coming right up. But I just know that there's some things that I just need to go ahead and start right now. And I just want to know, have you ever gotten to a place in your life where you've said, if I can just finish this, and I know I can start this. If I can just get through this, then I know that I had the time to start this. Well, I'm at the place now where I can't wait for one thing to end before I start something else. And when I think about where I am in this season of my life, I think about Nehemiah. I think about the fact that he was a cupbearer to the king, so he had a very important position to where he was, and he heard that the temple of Jerusalem was in ruins, that his city, his hometown, was in ruins. And even though he had left his city in his adulthood, and had gone and had success, and now had a prominent position of trusted advisory role to the king, he thought it not robbery when he heard that his city was in destitution, to go back to his city and to render service. And he knew that it was something that he was going to have to do, and it was something that it was burning on his heart to do. And he didn't wait till conditions were optimal where he was. He just picked up, and he knew that he had to go. So he talked to the king and made a deal with him. And then he went out and went back to Jerusalem. And even though the work was very difficult, and even though at times As the scripture says, even though there were times where he had in his heart fear, he knew that this was something that he had to do. He couldn't wait for optimal conditions. He couldn't wait for things to be perfect, but he just knew that he had to act. And that's where I am now, and that's where I'm just trying to encourage myself to really go ahead and do that. And I just pray that you would be encouraged also to go ahead and start that thing that you have put to the back burner, that thing that you say that you don't have time to do because you're working on something else. Starting doesn't mean starting today and finishing today. Starting means getting that first step done, starting that first thing, doing what needs to be done to say that you have begun the process. We have everything that we need right now to do all that God has called us to do. And I say that a lot. I say that a lot in my writings. I say that a lot in my preaching. We have everything we need right now to do all that God has called us to do. And that doesn't mean that when we start something that it's going to be finished that day, or it's going to be finished that week, or even that month, or even that year. But if we just start the process, then we'll be one step closer to finishing that process. We'll be one step closer to completion. We'll be one step closer to destiny, to being all that God has called us to be. Just start. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. So if I've said nothing else these past 7 minutes, just start. Be encouraged.